to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I'm going to kit up this painting. So this is a round painting with round diamonds. So it's from GBFKE, and I will pop the link in the description below. But as you can see, I don't know whether you class this as partial. I don't. I just class this as a circle image. But yeah, it's a little bit different. I did a hexagon recently, and I thought it'd be nice to do a circle and see how that turns out. There is a little bit of overhang on a few different places, so that's going to be quite entertaining when it comes to placing the diamonds. I don't think I suppose I could possibly do strips of washi tape around to try and keep it clean, but I do think I might have to put some sealer around those edges to keep it nice. But yeah, it's got 20 colours. I say it is a 40 by 40, and I am going to use this case. I did get this from Fancels. I don't think they do it anymore, but if they do, I will pop a link down below. It is the round bottles that I like. But it contains 24, so it's perfect for this painting. And then I have already created the label stickers just to give chance for the ink to dry. So I'll change the battery in my camera because I've been filming today and it's deciding to flash at me, and we'll get this one kitted up. Okay, battery's changed, so shouldn't be interrupted unless, of course, my memory card saves. So I'm going to start off with the kitting up of the actual diamonds, and this only has letters of the alphabet in it, but they are not in alphabetical order on the sheet, but we do have DMC order for the numbers. So I'm going to start off with that. Quite often, to be honest, I keep it exactly the same when I'm working on it, and I find that it doesn't really matter what the letter or the symbol is. I do manage to figure it out. But the benefit of these round pots, which is why I think I like them, there's a few benefits to them. I think these are my favourites in various size cases depending on what size painting I'm doing, but I like them for a couple of reasons. One, you can kit it up or de-kit it in a DMC number order, but you can still move them around for the purposes of doing the painting into, say, an alphabetical order, which is what I think I'll do with this one once we've kitted it up. Is once everything's in and all the pots are in order, then we'll have a shuffle about and get them into a nice order to work on it, and then I can always shuffle them back. The other thing I like is when I'm working on a number, I can keep it out, and if I ever have to go away from my diamond painting and come back, I know what number I'm working on because it's the one that's out of the storage, if that makes sense. But let's get it kitted up and let's go from there. So they do come in a number order. So that's actually number 20. I don't want that end, I want this end. And they don't have the DMC numbers or the symbols on these packets. Scissors. But they do have the number 1, which on the actual canvas itself, number 1 tells me that it's S. So I think I will keep the diamond painting chart itself close. The only thing I need that numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 are for the actual packets of diamonds themselves, to make sure that I put them in right. And after that, I won't use the numbers 1 through to 20 again, because it will all be about either the symbol on the chart, or in turn, when I'm de-kitting, it will all be about the DMC number that's on them. So we're doing quite well at being able to get all the diamonds fitting in a pot so far. We'll see what it's like on the next one, which is a bit of a bigger bag. I do have 4 spare pots, so if I do need to expand into another pot, I have got that option. So just cross-checking my numbers every now and then. Let's see how this bag fits, because this bag is quite full. But these pots, oh yeah, this pot's going to hold it. These pots are pretty good at holding quite a few diamonds. A couple of thousand normally, ish. 1,000 to 2,000 they tend to hold. But because these are done by weight, I never quite know how many they have in them. Both those bags looked full and that one has loads more room. Okay, so R is number 6. I don't think I've got any that go over into 2 bags, but we'll see as we come to it because I've not checked. I've just labelled them all up, and if I need to label another one up for any extras, I can easily do that. But there is no static or anything in these. No jumping diamonds for static reasons, just jumping because they like to jump. Okay, then we've got 801, which to confirm is number 8. So that's all good. And they're all coming out of the packets very easily, which I like because it makes life easier. Number 9, nearly halfway there. How easy is it to kit up when they all come in one bag and you're not cutting open multiple bags? I used to like the multiple bags. I just used to like the process of it, and I still do on occasion, but there is something to be said about just being able to tip them straight in and not mess about cutting open loads. Okay, so F is number 11. We are on number 11, so no mistakes have been made yet. Emphasis on the word yet, because we're only just over halfway through. And as we speak, the tray underneath the diamonds comes in very useful. Very good recommendation, and I've just noticed that even one ended up on my desk. Luckily, I'm not too many colours in that I don't know which it is. Okay, this bag is quite a bit fuller, feels fuller, so let's see how well this one does. Oh, I think we're going to get them all in though. Oh yes, I like it when that happens, so much easier. So that's 842, then we've got 934, number 13. I think we'll get these to fit. There's only a few. That's a nice dark green actually. Number 934. 939, gotta love a bit of blue. There's probably one more bag that is borderline whether it'll fit in a pot coming up. Now that they're all laid out, that one might be a bit full, but we'll see how it goes. Then we've got 977, is number 15, and it is orange. Must be bringing some of the highlights in. Trying to get all the rubbish to stay down in my little bin. Okay, this is the one that is feeling very, very full. There's not as much air gap. So let's see how we go with this one. Are we going to need a second bowl? Oh, that is very borderline, but I think we might make it. Just, that is, you can hardly even hear a rattle. There is a rattle, but very close. Okay, so we should be fine with all the rest. If the one that was pretty much full to bursting is okay, then we'll be fine with all the rest of these because they're nowhere near as full. And then we get to have a rearrange. So number 18, is that one? Yeah. 3828. I like it when a painting all fits into the pots and doesn't end up with any extras. Especially a painting this size. Because it also means that you've not got too many of one colour. That can get a little bit boring. Sometimes. Sometimes I like it and I'm in the mood for it. So if I start diamond painting and I am in the mood for doing a bulk colour and I've got a picture that's got a lot of bulk colour in places, sometimes I will move about on the diamond painting. Or sometimes I'll have a couple of paintings on the go, one with bulk colours and one without. So I can actually pick to diamond paint what I'm in the mood for. And I find it's a bit more enjoyable that way as well. Okay, so that is all that done. I'm going to throw all this rubbish stuff into the packaging it came out of, just because it keeps it all corralled. In fact, I've got some extra bits in there from de-kitting another. Okay, so that is them all done in the order so that we know 1 to 20 is right. So now I'm going to do a little bit of rearranging. So I've got A, B, have we got a C? Yes, C, D, and then E, F. Do we have a G? I can't see a G. H, can't see an I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, already got P in the right place, no Q, R, S, T, U, V, and X. So how easy was that? That is now rearranged. I like to start from the bottom. Some people like to start from the top, but I've now got it A, B, C, D, E, F all the way through, and I can always rearrange it according to the DMC numbers before I de-kit it, and that makes it easy for both. So that's my diamonds ready. I am going to pop the sticker off this if it will peel off. They like to stick to these clear plastic ones. I'm going to peel that off and see if it will stick on there. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be enough for me to just know what paintings diamonds are in there. And then I actually want to put my usual cover paper on this. Now, the only reason I tend to use these cover paper sheets is while the clear sheets are fine, I find myself chasing diamonds about when I use those, and I don't want to be doing that. Now, while this is round, I am going to go on the basis of it being a square, just so that I can get all my cover sheets sort of lined up. I have got a smaller one down this side, but when I actually do it, I will probably peel off those two when I'm working across the bottom, but I'll probably only peel off one when I'm working a bit higher up. And I'm not too fussed about them being major straight. I do let them overhang a little bit, and the reason is, again, once I go to work on one piece, I will straighten up those around it so that it lines up with the diamonds I'm doing. It's just a matter of getting it straight enough so that the sheets are there and they're ready for me to use. See, that's actually not going to cover it all. So again, I'm just going to pop the 2 on there to make sure that they're all covered. But when I do go to start this one, whether I start at the bottom or the top, I'm likely to peel off 2 for the first section because I've got so much that isn't being used. What I'll also do when I do it is I will peel up these 2 because they're close by, and I will line them up so that they line up neatly and cover those symbols above, so that I've got a nice straight line to work with. And then more than likely I will also peel this one up and move this one over to give me a nice clean block as my first section. And I'll do that each time I sort of go across, and then once they're finished, the spare cover sheets go back into my little passport holder, and I can use them time and time again. So this tends to sit in my little diamond painting trolley, handy, along with a pair of tweezers for if I put something in the wrong place. And then my little container of diamonds tends to sit on the bottom and gets put on the top of my trolley when I'm working on it, and everything's handy in one place. But yeah, that is the circle painting from GBFKE, all kitted up. One of mine to do over the December period, but I'm sure you'll be able to see what it's finished like after we've finished our advent calendar, because this will be something I'll be working on alongside the advent calendar. The advent calendar will be my daily thing throughout December. Excuse me. But if there's more time for diamond painting, then I'll move on to another. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a chance to kit up both your advent calendar and indeed any other paintings that you're going to do over this holiday season, so that you're all prepared, and when you just need to sit down and relax, you have a painting ready to go. If you don't, it might be an idea to try and see if you can get one done. Or of course, if actually kitting up is your relaxation, then maybe it's best to wait and do it when you need it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.